Live.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to CT Live. I'm Taylor Kinzler. Coming up, it's my last day hosting CT Live, and we're having a celebration full of special memories and surprise guests. I haven't even read through the scripts for this show yet, so everything is a surprise to me. So I have jobs and what to do when you're leaving one or starting another. This is so perfect. Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, and I'm honored to be here. It's been such a pleasure. You're amazing, and just thank you.
So are you. Oh. So it's interesting. I keep. It's sentimental because I'm not exactly leaving, right? I'm taking on a new role here at the station, and I'm going to be joining the news team as the new weekend anchor, waking you up bright and early in the mornings, right? But what is some etiquette maybe that people should keep in mind when they are making a transition like this?
Absolutely. So one of the first things is when you're leaving a job in general, whether it's internal or whatever, you definitely want to make sure that you are telling your boss immediately, your immediate superior. Don't just assume they know, and in your case, because you're transitioning here, right? Just don't assume that they know, and make sure that everybody's on board. Now, if you're leaving an actual job where you're going to go to another actual away, what you want to do is you definitely want to do two things. You want to make sure that you type out an actual resignation letter. Yes. That is key. Don't just go up to them and say, I'm leaving, I'll be going in 2 weeks. Right. And the second part of that is make sure that you also tell them in person, so that coincides with the first. So that way the communication is open and everybody is on board. You can't just assume that everybody knows. And if you need to CC, other people in your department on that, make sure you're doing that as well. And that way, everybody knows what's going on, and that puts you in a good light. If you just all of a sudden say, tomorrow's my last day, I'm leaving, see ya, gotta go, that really could, hurt you. Now, let's talk about that old adage of don't burn your bridges. Yes. So make sure that during this transition time, and this is especially for you, during your transition to whichever department you're going to, make sure that you're positive, you're upbeat, and how could you not be, because you work in TV, and this is such a great, everybody here at NBC is amazing. Oh, I'm the luckiest. You really are. And so I mean, make sure that everything's upbeat and that there's not anything, but you got to do one thing. What's that? And that is listen. Make sure that you're listening. And did you know that the word listen and silent are both spelt with the same letters? Hey. The more you know. So, so you want to listen to your new department. You want to listen to what's going on. And you want to take things in stride. Don't burn your bridges. And just make sure everybody knows what's going on. Very good advice, and we have covered so many topics over the years, Karen, and so there's no reason that you are unprepared for any situation that you find yourself in, and it's because of you. Thank you for guiding us. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure. All right, up next, another surprise guest joins us with some special thank you messages to share. Stay tuned for much more CT Live.
You're watching CT Live on NBC Connecticut.
Welcome back, everybody, to my last show on CT Live. And I'm so excited to welcome Amanda Stanton from Stanton Marketing and the Pink Tractor. And she's here with some special messages. And, it's funny, I was reflecting and thinking back on all of the incredible things that I've got to do. But the best part about moving to the state was finding my best friend. And so it's so cool to spend this show with you because you've introduced me to so many incredible small businesses and local farmers over the years. But your friendship has been such a wonderful gift as well. So thanks for being here.
I'm gonna cry. It's just gonna happen. We have a lot of special messages for you, and thank you for creating this space for agriculture in Connecticut and our friendship. Absolutely. It's just been amazing. So to try to not cry, I'm gonna jump right in. Sure, let's do it. So we visited a few farms that we have done stories at. So this is Smith's Trinity Farm in Enfield, Killam & Bassett in Glastonbury. And they were so excited. And this is Fairweather Growers in Rocky Hill. So we have done amazing stories. We've done over 35 stories featuring agriculture in Connecticut. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but we have done such great work. And one of my favorite things we did was the show we dedicated exclusively to agriculture on National Agriculture Day. Oh my gosh, we did. And we got to celebrate so many farmers. And look at us. We even got some awards. We won awards? We won! We won! Oh my
gosh, look at that. Yeah, when it looked like you were in a cloud that you were doing the segment, that was so fun. Oh my gosh. Look at us.
We've walked with goats at our farm in Simsbury and Bloomfield. That's Kill 'em and Bassett again, our Thanksgiving special.
Yes.
And on our journey to take pictures, we brought some of your favorite things with us.
Oh,
so
I
thought,
love
in particular today, we have an emotional support potato.
Because I certainly need that. Oh, it says feel the love. That makes me so happy.
Yeah,
Oh.
and of course cheese, and jams.
My favorite cheese. Yay. Oh.
Europa, by the way.
Yes.
That's
Good old Europa. We love it.
It's Taylor's favorite and Scott's favorite.
And Scott's
So,
favorite too.
you know,
Shout out
it's
to
not
my
about
sweet fiance. It's
yeah.
not about him.
Not
It's
about him
us
today. It's about the real relationship today. You and I.
Oh, this is amazing. And it's just, the coolest part about this is, you know, when you think about a lifestyle show, I don't think you necessarily think about the agricultural industry here in Connecticut, and you have introduced us to so many fantastic people. It was so special to get to see them. And one last time, if people want to follow along for more tips on what's in season and how to find you, because you're working on some really cool projects, where can they go?
Yeah, they can go to thepinktractorcrew.com or ctgrown.org.
I love you so much.
This was so special. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh man, well, we still have more surprises to come, but now let's get a sneak peek at your full forecast from Anthony.
Well, hey there, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of folks off to the side, just saying, so a lot more to come up. But as far as the weather goes, sunshine today, 50s for this afternoon. It's going to feel fantastic. Stick around, much more CT Live coming up.
You're watching CT Live on NBC Connecticut.
All right, our next special guest has also been with CT Live since the show's launch back in 2018. Lisa Antonecchia from Creative Concepts by Lisa joins us now. I mean, really back to the beginning. West Farm Shopping Center.
Schlepping through the mall
Yep.
with the car
Yep.
and making it happen, and loved every minute of it. It's been a great journey.
It's been such a great journey, and you know, we've been able to celebrate so much and help people to navigate the wedding space, and
Absolutely.
it's just been a blast.
It really has. So I actually am going to flip the script on you.
Ooh.
And I'm going to ask you two questions. Number
boy.
one, was there anything during any of our segments that you went, either why does this cost so much, or you learned why something costs so much? Because I think there's a big thing to navigate as far as budget. We talk about it all the
Yes.
time.
Oh,
So was there
absolutely.
something that was a huge surprise or like a duh moment for you?
Well,
at any
I
point?
think everything. I don't think you realize how incredibly expensive planning a wedding is. And so, yeah, there was so much that I learned from you, but also specifically just one of the many reasons why you should hire a planner to navigate that space, because you shouldn't do it alone. But I mean, yeah, from the venue fees, hidden fees that you might not know about, you know, signing the contract, flowers,
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
No, it's everything, all the above.
Absolutely. And what's your thought as a young woman today on how people look at social media in relationship to their weddings?
Oh gosh, I mean, I know that I did it specifically in the process of planning our now elopement. We're very excited to elope, and we're doing that in Italy, so it's going to be thrilling. But I think you compare yourself so
Yes.
much, right? You see these couples having these lavish, extraordinary celebrations, and you're like, well, I have to do that. I want to measure up, and I want to be able to celebrate in the right way. So it's like, you know, the imposter syndrome and an awful comparison game sometimes.
I think that, you know, you get an A. You definitely get an A.
Thank you.
And I think one of the things that I've really enjoyed about being on with you is that you want to learn
Yes.
as much as you want to educate all the people that are watching the show.
Yeah.
Not just about what we talk about, but here's my shtick to Taylor.
Okay.
You have done an incredible job at highlighting small businesses, and you put yourself out there with the entire CT Live crew. And you know I love Lisa behind the scenes. Lisa, I'm going to say your name again, Lisa, behind the scenes, as well as everybody that I have met from being at the mall to being here. There are so many men and women behind the scenes that support you and this show. And I want to say thank you as a small business owner for not only bringing me in and embracing me, but staying with me and our industry through COVID.
Yes.
You let me come on and teach people so much about what was happening during that crazy, awful time within
Yeah.
our rooms.
I did.
Alexandra and Joe.
Yes.
And Alexandra is still on with you every once in a while, and I know that you'll follow her continually. She was diagnosed with ALS.
Yes.
And you brought her story to light. And I got to be on one segment with you all, and we were all virtual still at that time. And that meant more to me than anything that I can ever say to you.
Yeah.
So on behalf of myself,
Yes.
the wedding industry and all the small businesses.
Thank you.
For working tirelessly.
you're so
and
sweet.
this isn't goodbye, so
No,
I
it's
didn't
not
bring
goodbye.
you a present. We're
It's
going
not
to go out
goodbye.
and have drinks
We are
and
going to go
dinner
out.
and
We are going to
stuff.
celebrate. But very quickly, I know we have to move on. But very quickly, you also take the opportunity to highlight other small businesses as well. So you use your platform for good. As much as we love to celebrate you, you then celebrate other people, and you're a champion of others. So thank you. I love you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay,
Love you
now we
too.
got to go to weather real quick. Hi, Anthony.
Hey there, Taylor. Really quickly, guys, as we have this afternoon, we're going to see those temperatures warming up into the upper 40s and low 50s. So it's going to be a fantastic day. Any outdoor plans that you have, take full advantage of it. Now, as we go through tonight and then in through the day tomorrow, we are going to have that potential for a few scattered rain chances there. So we'll bring in the 10-day forecast, what you can expect here tomorrow. Some on and off shower chances there, 51 degrees. And then by the weekend, we're cooling things back down. But Taylor, don't worry, as we go through the end of next week, we're just going to warm things up. And really quickly, I do want to say a big congratulations to you. You work so hard on this show. You so deserve that move up, going to the full weekend anchor position. So just a big congratulations to you, Taylor.
Anthony, it's such a pleasure working with you. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to take a look back at all the fun that I've had as the host of CT Live. We'll be right back. Everyone stay with us.
You're watching CT Live on NBC Connecticut.
All right, let's take a look back at my time as the host of CT Live throughout the years.
Safari, and now I can, but I wish I had a tour guide.
And how am I doing so far?
You're doing good.
Oh my God, you guys! 133. So this is just one look that you can do. I never thought that I'd have a goat on my back. People, cars, and trains.
I could literally eat that whole platter.
You can.
Post office that's been around since the 1940s. Miss America 2.0.
All aboard and welcome to the Shoreline Trolley Museum. I almost hit you. Sorry. Oh gosh, check out Board & Brush and eat your hair too.
Walk it, walk it, walk it out.
Hey! Hey! That's what I'm ending on. Here we go.
Miles for Smiles event right here at NBC Connecticut.
So we've made it to day, well, I'm not exactly sure what day it is, of staying home.
We're in my kitchen, and I am joined by Chef Chris Prosperi, and he's been so gracious enough to welcome us into his kitchen.
And as the weather gets hotter, that means it's time for one thing, ice cream, of course.
Welcome back, everybody, to CT Live, live in New London.
Are training with a face covering.
Time to dig in.
Dining at Max Burger might look a lot different now, but don't worry, they still have some of the staples that they are known for.
Local businesses are stepping in to be able to help the people who need it most. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Moment of truth.
Throughout this room, many of the items you see are haunted, and some of them even have ties to Connecticut.
Namaste. I think we're all trying to find our zen while stuck at home.
Do your part and social distance while you shop.
So historical. It's so important to the community. It's so important to the state to have this ferry.
Is exactly the same as it was before the pandemic. Here at Zen Tree Farm is larger than life. Oh, what?
The audience is here and the stage is set for the centennial celebration of Miss America.
A custom picnic in the park thanks to Paws and Picnic.
The legacy she's creating through her brews and her moves on the dance floor.
If you remember last time, I almost peed my pants. That's how scared I was. They're candied yams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Join me as I take on some of the world's most challenging sports on Taylor Tries It.
But I did a round-off back handspring on the tumble track, so I think you did amazing.
Get out of here.
Okay.
And then we are just with salt and pepper, so I'm gonna help you with that.
So here at Hogan's Cider Mill, they have 20 varieties of hard cider.
Eggs into the bowl, the flour.
We're going to start with the potatoes with a little bit of that Tuscan kale on top.
From the Albanian countryside to the rolling hills of Fairfield County, because there are so many talented chefs across the state of Connecticut. See you later.
John, get a shot of that. You see that?
Come through, bam!
All right.
Oh, we did it! Great, okay.
My name? Are we going
with
that? Tenacious Taylor in the house.
It's actually very relaxing to start, which I appreciate, kind of eases you into it.
So if you know me, you know I am the world's worst driver, which is why I will be in the passenger seat today. I would order like 400 of those. Oh my gosh.
With flowers, I'll let you choose first because flowers make everything better.
For your first one, it's looking pretty good. That's good.
Captain Kinzler here. We can now finally solve the mystery of who Remember this moment?
Oh my.
Happy National Grilled Cheese Day, everybody.
Whoa! Okay, hold on.
Rosemary and red clover.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers! Bring those knees up to the chest. Yes, that's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to my incredible photographer, John Monjo, for putting that together. Oh, Caitlin Birchall!
Hi, Taylor. I'm sorry to interrupt. I love you. One of my besties in the world. We've worked together for so long. You've had great guests, so this is lame. We have two surprises for you that we thought you might like better. Your fiance Scott and your mama Corey. No way! Corey drove from Massachusetts. Scott is missing work. I can't believe you're here, you liar! Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh, this is so special. Look, you're here. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. Oh, let me get it together. All my favorite people are right here. This is so special. Okay, so if you told me that when I was a kid, broadcasting live from my living room, by the way, to my loyal audience of this woman right here, now hi, Mom, that I would get the opportunity to create and launch a lifestyle show, I would have laughed because I've always wanted to be a storyteller, and it's rare to get to do the very thing that you dreamed about. And that's what this show has been. It's a dream. You can see it. We've had so much fun for 30 minutes every single day. You have graciously welcomed me into your homes and smartphones, and let me reintroduce you to this special state that has become my home for the last 7 years. This show quickly became a place to escape and laugh and eat good food, so much food, and have great conversations with the best people, right? Hosting CT Live has really been the honor of a lifetime, but none of this would be possible without our crew, from our creative services and sales department to production and everyone behind the scenes in the control room. There are so many incredible people who have played a role in getting us on the air every single day. You know who you are, and I'm so, so grateful for you. But there are two people that I want to take a moment to recognize, the backbone of this team, my producer, Lisa, and my photographer, John. In 2018, Lisa had the impossible task of setting the tone for a show and a brand that didn't exist and finding the perfect balance of content that connected with our viewers. And then she let me fly and find myself along the way and talk way too much and go way over the allotted time for segments. You may not know her or see her, but so much of who she is infused into this show. And I'm so lucky to have had you in my ear and by my side throughout this journey. And then John, who I can look at right now. Hi, John. My partner in crime. We have traveled to nearly every corner of this state together, and we somehow still like each other. Long car rides with you are my favorite, and you have encouraged me more than you know and helped me to become a better journalist. You are a gifted videographer, and shooting and editing alongside you was the highlight of this experience. We did such good work together, and we got a really beautiful friendship out of it. And I've gone way over my time, so it's now time to say goodbye, right? So I will wrap it up and just say that whether you just moved here or are looking for things to do, or you've lived here your whole life and you need a reminder of what's right in your backyard, this show is for you. CT Live celebrates community and will continue to do so after I leave today. I'm not going far, just taking a few steps across the studio to sit in a different chair, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I will see you all bright and early this weekend. And I gotta do the double hand wave for good measure, right? Bye.
We love you, Taylor.